Welcome. My name is Peace, and today I'm going to keep the video relatively short. I just wanted to come on here and discuss how I handle Scanbacks during my signings. For my newer loan signing agents out there, sometimes when you get a request, the company that gives you the assignment may ask you to perform a Scanback. And all this simply means is that after you've completed the assignment and you've done the appropriate notarizations for the package, they want you to use a scanner to scan back the documents before dropping it off at FedEx or UPS. They might ask you to do this because it's possible for these companies to move forward on certain aspects of funding the loan while they wait for the original documents to come in the mail. For this to happen, it is your responsibility, yes, you, the loan signing agent, must figure out a way to scan these documents and have them be delivered on time. Some companies allow you up to 24 hours to scan the documents, while other companies need them within 2 to 3 hours of the appointment. And don't worry, this information will be disclosed to you up front when you get a request for the assignment. So if you don't have access to a scanner, don't worry about accepting an assignment and not knowing whether or not they need a Scanback. They will let you know. There are 3 different ways to handle a Scanback. My first and favorite way is with a printer. I still do have an HP printer with a scanner attached to it, and this is my favorite way because all I have to do is throw in my documents into the feeding tray and the printer does the rest of the work for me. So this is my HP with a scanner, and this is the make and model for those of you who are curious. So to scan, all I'm going to do is insert my USB drive into the port under here. Then this menu is going to pop up and I'm simply going to click scan to USB. After that, I just want to double check the settings. It says flatbed single page. I don't want to do that. I want to use the document feeder. So I'm going to go to settings and just change that real quick. Go to scan source feeder. Okay. And then I also want to name it. I'm just going to enter test. Right, click OK. And before I scan, I am going to insert some documents I have here that I need to shred into the document feeder. I don't want to turn it over because, you know, it has client information. Okay, so make sure that's all the way inside. I think this is about 60 pages if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I didn't count it, but it feels like 60 pages. After that, I'm going to hit scan and then it's going to begin scanning. So yeah, after it's done scanning, all the paper ends up here in the output bin, and yeah, it's by far the quickest method. And this is just a label, so I'm not exposing anyone's information. There's nothing there. This is the quickest method ever. I scan the documents directly to my USB, open it up on my laptop for review, and then upload it to the portal when I'm done. Very quick and easy. My printer is located in my home, so I typically reserve that method for if the company wants the scan back within 24 hours, or if I'm in a position to run back home, either because the signing location isn't too far from my home, or if it's the last signing of the day and I've already missed drop off. At that point, I'm going home regardless instead of heading to FedEx or UPS. Now, this next method is one that I do most of the time, and it's with my portable Epson scanner. With this method, I scan the documents while I'm doing the closing. Let me show you how I do it. So this is what I do. I grab the document and I explain what the document is, and then I hand it over to the signer and have them sign. When they're done, they hand it back to me. I grab it and then I align the sheet with my scanner, and then I hit the scan button. Everything I scan appears here on my laptop so I can see and make sure that whatever I scanned is clear. Okay, so while that is scanning, I already move on to the next document, and then I explain what it is, hand it over to them to sign, grab it back once they're done, and hit scan. Then I move on, same process. Explain, hand it over to them, grab it back, hit scan. On to the next document. I explain, hand it to them, and have them sign. And then while they're signing, I also make sure that the documents on this side are organized and in order. And I just keep the process going. It's not much to it. That method isn't as quick as the first one, and it kind of slows down the signing just a little bit, but I've always been able to keep my signings under an hour, so it's really fine with me. And I don't always scan in front of the signers like that. Sometimes I'm not in a position to have my laptop out, or the signer is in a rush and I don't want to slow things down. For assignments like that, I either scan in my car or I go scan at a library or FedEx. The FedEx have little cubicle areas where you can sit down and work, so I just do my scans there sometimes. Obviously, the first method is quicker, but I'm not always in a position to go back home. And I don't really want to opt for a bigger scanner that would scan more pages because I like how small and portable my Epson scanner is. And it's especially useful on days where I don't take my car and I have to take, you know, a train. And I don't really want my bag being weighed down by a larger scanner. The last method, which is my least favorite, is the phone method. I'm not a big fan of this method because you have to line up the documents properly. You have to make sure that there's a relatively dark background. And you have to angle your phone a certain way, and sometimes it comes out all wonky, so you have to manually crop the scan to your liking. It's just so bad. I really only use this method if I have to scan IDs or if the package is about 20-ish pages. I'm honestly not a big fan, but it works if you don't have a scanner available to you. It's obviously just going to take, you know, a little bit longer than the other two methods. So those are the 3 methods I use to scan back documents. Do you guys use a different method? If you have any suggestions, please make sure to comment down below. I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. Doing so exposes my content to people who have the exact same questions as you. Happy signing, and I will catch you guys in the next one.